morning, guys. Coach Jess here. Let's talk about our pull-up workout today. So for your warm-up, I've only prescribed one round of these movements. However, if after you go through all of them, you're like, you know what, I think I need a second round, by all means, do that. So I'm gonna get my handy broomstick out here. I bet you guys know what this is for. You got it. Fast throughs. Right, wrists and elbows are straight, ribs stay tucked in. Boom. Oh my God. The first one of the morning is always so tough. All right, but as it gets easier, even the second one gets a little bit easier, I'm gonna start to move my hands a little bit closer together. Perfect. From there, banded pull-aparts, right? So I've got my booty strap that I've cut for these banded pull-aparts. You don't need something with a lot of resistance on this. It's just a warm-up. All right, so take it easy. So hands go out in front, palms face down, elbows and wrists stay straight, and you're using your upper back, so between your shoulder blades, squeezing them together to make this movement happen, right? So you can do them horizontally. You can also do these diagonally, right? And sort of warm up this left hand of mine is warming up those pull-up muscles, so those wing muscles and those lats. From there, you have the crab reach. So for that, we're going to turn our body into the capital letter M. Butt stays off the ground. Make sure that your feet are hip width apart because we're going to be going onto 3 points of contact here. So you'll want a nice base of support. Bring your right hand to your chest. You're going to do a glute bridge, press through your heels, and then reach over to your left hand. Bring your hand back to your chest. Lower your hips down, but not to the ground. Plant that right hand back on the floor. Left hand comes to the chest. Glute bridge. Reach over and to your right. Boom. Crab reach. From there, one of our favorite movements, the air squat. So you're going to bring your feet about hip width apart, right? Lower down so that your hips are lower than your knees. Pop up, squeeze your glutes to the top. Knee hug to forward lunge. So you're gonna bring your knee up as close to your chest as you can get it. Hug it the rest of the way. Step forward and lunge. Step together. Next you have bear crawl, right? So for that, come down into your quadruped position. Make sure that your feet are dug in. You're gonna raise your knees up off the ground 1 inch. And then we're gonna move opposite hand and opposite foot together. Now I realize that we are in apartments and sometimes that space is limited, right? So when you hit a spot where you can't go forward anymore, just go backwards. All right. Every time that your hand moves, either forward or backward, count 1 until you get to 15. From there, you have one of 2 choices. So if you're doing pull-ups today, that means that you have a pull-up bar. Obviously I don't have one in my apartment, but I'm gonna use this broomstick to demonstrate what I want you to do. Imagine that I'm hanging from the pull-up bar here. If you are using one, you're gonna do beat swings. So all that a beat swing is swinging from the arched body to hollow body, right? So imagine the bar is not moving, but my body is, right? Arched body, hollow body, arched body, hollow body, right? Active shoulders the whole time. So you're going to, every time you go from arched to hollow, count 1 until you get to 16. If you don't have a pull-up bar, you're not doing pull-ups today, no problem, fear not. Come down into your high plank position. Feet should be about shoulder width apart so that you're not bobbing around. You have a good base of support. You're gonna do high plank hand row. So you're gonna bring your thumb to your rib cage. Plant it. Thumb, rib cage, plant. Boom. 16 total of those bad boys. All right, so that's your warm-up. Like I said, if you've gone through it once and you're like, man, I could definitely use another round, do that. Listen to your body, all right? So we've got a nice long strength portion today, some high reps, and it's gonna be great, you're gonna love it. So, that's my pull-up bar. For your strength, if you're doing pull-ups today, you can do kipping. If you've got kipping, You've got 100 pull-ups to complete. You also can do ring rows. I know a couple of you guys out there have ring rows. Remember, you control how difficult that is based on the relationship of your head to your feet. So if your feet are really far and your body's really horizontal, that's the most difficult version of ring row that you can do. Or you can elevate your feet and row from there. That's even more difficult. You have 150 ring rows. If you have neither of those things and you're doing bent over rows, right? It's 200 total. So if you only have one implement, then you're doing 100 on each side, right? Remember, back stays straight, chest stays high, gaze stays forward. Right? We're looking forward, we're putting the elbow in the back pocket to engage the lats, right? Try to get your elbow in towards your spine. Focus on this muscle right here, squeezing it as you go through. Now, the catch is, every time you stop, or if you're doing bent over rows, switch hands, you must complete 10 single arm thrusters, right? So, squat down, pop up, squeeze your glutes, elbow extension, bring it back down, right? And 3 burpees. After you complete those, you must take a 20-second rest. Then you can get back into your pull-ups, ring rows, bent over rows, whatever it is you're doing for the day. It's getting hot in here. I'm okay. Everything's fine. So that's your strength portion for the day. If you have questions, please reach out. Everybody has my number, but you can also email me. Your WOD for the day: 3 rounds, 4 time. So it's a 400-meter run. But if you have a rowing machine, Mel, you can use your rower, 250-meter row. If you have a bike in your house, like a stationary bike that you want to use, it's a half-mile ride. But ideally, unless you are injured or otherwise unable to exit your home or run in some way, even if it's in your home, I would like you guys to run for this WOD. From there, after you complete the run, ride, row, whatever it is you're doing for the day, you're going to do 20 overhead reverse lunge, right? So elbows locked out, biceps on line with my ear, take a step back, tap the knee. You can alternate with the lunges, and then you can switch sides whenever you want. I suggest just doing 10 and 10. It's a little easier that way. From there you have, still need my weight, 20 weighted step-ups. So ideally, I would like you to get as close to the prescribed weight as possible, even if it means holding 2 implements. I know Ed's got a 53 in there, so you can use that, buddy. So the prescribed weight for your step-ups is 50 and 35, male and female, I'll just say it that way. Right, so squeeze your tricep into your lat, step up, wait till your foot or your knee is in full extension before you place your other foot onto whatever you're stepping up onto. Step back down. Boom. Okay, so 3 rounds for time. There's an 18-minute cap on that, so you guys gotta hustle. That's it, guys. Where's my little clicker? Yeah, have fun. Please post your scores to the YouTube comment section so that you can start to compete with the rest of Team Jess. I think it'll be fun. A little healthy competition in there. Aside from that, I'll see you on the other side.